Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here, back with another episode of the Minecraft prison series here on AkumaMC, and I got a lot of stuff to show you guys from the last episode. I did a ton of mining, and I actually opened up a ton of the monthly crates and crate keys off camera, and look at some of the things that we got. So we got ourselves a god rank, which is not worth too much. We got ourselves, though, a custom tag, which is actually really cool, because right now, if we do like dot in the chat, we don't have any tags. We see some people have legend, some people have York, some guy has the hashtag Jennerzon. We have no tag right now, but I'm thinking of getting the hashtag Team Candy tag. We also got ourselves 6 of the Titan ranks, which, you know, I'm gonna be giving away, and we got ourselves 1 of the Overlord ranks, which is really good. Also, best of all, we got ourselves 2 of the pet eggs. Now, right now, I'm rocking the mythical ascendant pet. It is only level 7, so still really low, but I think if we open these and get ourselves a universal pet, we will be really good for the rest of the season. So let's go ahead, start off by opening this first one. What did we get? Oh, damn it, we got a Locksmith Pet. I actually don't know what this is, so we can check that out afterwards. And we got an assistant pet, and this one is legendary. Okay, let's do /pets and see what these are. So the assistant pet offers you an appealing ability to earn extra gang points. That kind of sucks right now because I am actually not in a gang. And let's see what the Locksmith Pet does. So this one gives you a chance to get a key finder boost. So when active, you earn more keys while mining. This one actually seems really good, but unfortunately it is a rare, so it's literally a 1.2 times X. I think we're just gonna stick with the ascendant pet right now, because obviously with that we just get a ton more prestiges. And if we type the dot once more, we are 19.71 million prestiges, while there's a guy right underneath me that has a 3.15 billion. Okay, so I'm here at my mine right now, and it looks so pretty. We have the diamond ore, the gold ore, the lapis blocks, and the iron blocks, which is such an improvement from just like the stone, mossy cobblestone, and cobblestone that we had beforehand. But yo, since we opened up a ton of the monthly crates off camera, if we do /battle right now, I have a ton of pretty much everything. If we start from the top, I have 49 quadrillion dollars, I have 264 trillion tokens, and I have 1.3 million gems. And that is a lot of resources that we can use to basically upgrade our pickaxe and upgrade our mine. So the first thing I want to do is actually make my mine a little bit bigger, and by doing that, we are going, wow, that's actually expensive. It's going to cost us 20 trillion tokens to upgrade it by 2 blocks on the X, 2 on the Z, and then 1 on the Y. So here we go. That's 1, that's 2, and then that's 3. So now our mine is probably 3 chunks by 3 chunks, which is actually pretty decently sized. Now, obviously, I want to make sure that my pickaxe is able to handle all of this as well, so we need to get some enchants on our pickaxe. Now, Akuma added a lot of these, and some of these are still really just like impossible for us to unlock, because our pickaxe needs to be, for example, for the Whisper enchant, level 235. And if we take a look at our pickaxe right now, we are only at level 55. So we need to find one that is going to be relatively easy for us to unlock or max out, but will give us a ton of tokens. And I think the first one that we have to go on is the token merchant enchant. So this has a chance of multiplying the tokens earned from our token miner, and it's only going to cost us 4.9 trillion tokens to max it out. So let's go ahead, max this bad boy out real quick, press Y, boom, 1.5k levels out of 1.5k levels. Now, the next enchant that I think we should go and max out is probably our jackhammer, but we simply can't afford it. Like right now, we have about 180 trillion tokens left, and for us to get just 1.7k levels is going to cost us literally 180 trillion tokens. So what we should do is spend 95.66 trillion tokens on our fortune to completely max this bad boy out. This is an enchant that we probably should have been working on right at the start, but because I was so focused on jackhammer, we just simply did not do that. So let's spend 96 million tokens on fortune. Now this is also 1 million levels. Okay, so with the rest of our tokens, we can't even get 1,000 levels of jackhammer, but you know what, I'm gonna spend the rest of it. Now we are up to 2,200 levels of jackhammer with basically no tokens left. So we got to do a little bit of a mining session and just hope we can get to 1 trillion soon. And this is actually giving us quite a bit. Token merchant activated and gave us 1.43 billion tokens. That is pretty decent, and it seems to be activating relatively fast in comparison to how it was before. I've been mining for a good like 5 to 10 minutes, and we've already gotten ourselves up to about 6 trillion tokens. Now, the cool thing about this is that while we are making a pretty decent amount of tokens just by simply mining, if we do slash robots, we actually are also making some tokens from these guys just, you know, passively working, that good old passive income. But it's obviously not making a ton of money because these are pretty low levels. For example, a level 0 coal robot is making us about 400,000 tokens per second, while a completely maxed out coal robot is making us about 60 million. So it is not the best of token sources, but I think as we level up the robots, they should be making us maybe probably close to half of what we are making right now while actively mining. But if I do need some tokens and I have to go to college or something, I can literally just AFK on the server and then just have tons of tokens literally still going straight into my balance. But with our 6.2 trillion tokens that we have right now, I want to go and upgrade some of these robots. So for example, we could go and technically max out 2 of the coal ones and get them making about 60 million tokens per second, but I actually have never upgraded a gold one before, and we can get 9 levels of it with our 5.4 trillion. So let's go ahead, max this bad boy out to the extent that we can, and he's actually doing pretty decent, around 360 million tokens per second, which is actually about 6 times the one that the maxed out coal is making, and this still has 1 more level to go. Although what I'm probably going to do is also try and get this thing as high as we can, and honestly, with our 500 million, hey man, now this thing is making 82 million tokens per second. What I'm gonna do is mine for a little bit, see if we can get to maybe like 10 or 20 trillion tokens, and then hopefully max out the rest of those robots, because like I said earlier, passive income is pretty key. And if we kind of do some quick math right now, if this is making 80, this is making 360, that's like what, 420 plus another 60, we're making around 480. If we add, you know, all of those robots up, around 480 million tokens per second. Okay, so we're actually a little bit over 75 trillion tokens right now. I kind of went and maxed out this robot to level 10. It cost me about 1.1 trillion tokens, and it went from making around 360 million tokens per second to over 400 million tokens per second. And I was doing some quick maths off camera. This level 10 gold robot is making me about 24 billion tokens a minute, which in comparison to 1 proc of token merchant isn't really that much. But obviously if we can get like 10, 15, maybe even 20 of the gold robots, that is easily gonna outmake how much I'm making by simply mining right now. So let's go ahead, try and max out some of the other robots that we have. So the gold robot level 2 right now is making 82 million per second. Let's go ahead and max this bad boy out. Now he's making 400.7. If we go do the same with the iron robot with our 69 trillion tokens left, boom, 205. This one should be making 60. This one is already at 60, and this one is making 60. So let me actually go ahead and calculate how much our robots are making per second, per minute, and then per hour. And honestly, I want to compare it to how much I'm making per minute just by mining. Okay, so after some quick math, I came up to the total that our robots right now are making around 1.2 billion tokens per second, which if we multiply that by 60 is around 72 billion tokens per minute, which is definitely a pretty good amount. I think while we mine right now, we are making obviously just a lot more. I think it's literally because of the token merchant just activating so frequently, and because we have, you know, the token miner maxed out and we have the token merchant maxed out, we're just making a ton of that. But realistically, unless we upgrade our jackhammer and then upgrade the size of our mine, we've actually maxed out the amount of tokens that we can make, because unless we upgraded those other enchants, we are really only relying on luck of the jackhammer proccing and luck of the token merchant to proc as well. So technically we can still go a lot further with our robots, even though right now they are not making too many tokens. With our leftover tokens, let's do some more upgrading. So jackhammer, we can actually get another 500 levels from that. That's really good. I'm actually gonna go ahead and spend all my tokens right off of that, and because we have 2.24 million gems, we can get a couple levels of some of our prestige enchants. So we can get 4 levels of booster, which I don't really know if it's really worth. We can actually get a couple levels of second hand. We can't get really anything else, I don't think, because our pickaxe is just not high enough of a level. I really want to get jackpot and I really want to get lottery, but I think we've only mined a little bit. Yeah, we're only up to level 59, so definitely need to start mining and getting our blocks up. But let's go ahead and probably just try and get 14 levels of second hand. It definitely is not the best enchant that we can get, but it's really the only one that we can unlock proc until we reach level 75, which is quite a bit away. So let's go ahead, max out jackhammer, or get 14 levels of it, and now our pickaxe has the ability to virtually mine a block for us, which can result in our enchants procking for a second time. Okay boys, I think I know when it procced, because our token merchant just literally spammed my entire chat with like so many procs that I couldn't even scroll through it, and we are already back up to 500 billion tokens, which is literally another 4 levels of jackhammer, which ain't must, but hey man, at least it was some honest work. So I actually think I have a lot of keys to open, because I've been seeing the little key thing pop up in my chat a ton. So let's go to /spawn and let's actually see how many keys that we have to go ahead and open. So if we do /key or /keys, sorry, I think it's /keys. Yeah, there we go. We have 9,600 token crate keys, 8,000 of the mines, 6,000 of the omegas, a lot of the winter crates, wow, and then 989 of the mythical. So let's start off with the tokens. Boom, 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 boom. Just spam them a couple times just to make sure they refresh all properly. And wait, why are people saying F? Oh, we got Lord ranks. Oh, that is horrible. Feels bad, man. I did not even realize that that would show in the chat, but we got 47 Lord ranks, 19 donator ranks, and then 26 titan ranks. Damn, that honestly kind of sucks. But yo, the good thing is from that is that we got 3 of the contraband crates, so $30 worth of crates, and then we got 30 of the loot crates. So you know what, let's go ahead and just spam open up these contraband crates, and they should give me at least a pretty decent amount of tokens. So there we go, first one open, we're up to 28 trillion tokens. Second one finished opening, we're up to 76 trillion, and then the third one finished opening, and we are up to, I actually don't know, are we up to 76 million? Okay, so I guess from all 3 we're up to 76 trillion tokens, which actually isn't that bad, because we just got another one right off the rip. So if this can give me another 30 trillion, we would be up to 100 trillion, and it looks like it gave me something good, because yeah, there we go, let's go, 30 trillion. We are up to 133 trillion tokens right off of that, and we got ourselves a god rank, which obviously isn't worth that much, but we also have 30 of these loot crates, which I'm literally just gonna go and spam real quick. These usually don't take too long, but I want to see, you know, if we'll get at least maybe 20,000 multipliers, because that's what I've been looking for recently, and then if we can get to like 150 trillion tokens, but it doesn't look like it's updating, so we're gonna have to stick with the 133 trillion that we have. Although, let's see, we can technically go and get ourselves 852 levels of jackhammer, and that would put us at about like maybe 3.5 levels, maybe 3.6 levels. Or we can go upgrade our prestige finder, which we finally unlocked, or even the trophy hunter enchant, or the crystal finder. Man, we've actually gotten quite a few of these enchants unlocked, but you know what, I think what we're gonna do, I have this goal of maxing out my jackhammer, and let's just go ahead and do that. So there we go, 852 more levels, we're up to 3.55, and honestly, let's go to /mine. We probably should have upgraded the size of this thing, because if jackhammer is going to be proccing this quickly, the mine is just not big enough for all of the procs. But I think since we also have 190,000 gems, there may be one level that we can get on anything here. No, it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. We only have 190,000 gems, and this one's gonna cost us 360,000, which actually, yeah, we can't afford that. And this one's gonna cost us 230,000, which we also can't afford over there. Any other ones that we've unlocked? Doesn't look like it. Yo, our prestiges are going up really fast. We just went up 20,000. I think the next one's probably gonna be like 27,000. Let's see what the next one is. 22,000, and then 32,000. Holy crap, we are up to level 31 million, 31.1 million, and that is only with 110,000 blocks mine. Now, like I said earlier in the beginning of this episode, that is absolutely nothing compared to what those guys, you know, with like 5 billion prestiges were doing. But I literally think that because our fortune is level 1 million right now, we are making a ton more money, and then we should probably go and see if we can upgrade. Oh no, we've actually maxed out merchant, so technically we are making the most amount of money that we can. And okay, we've got 776 billion tokens. We can get 51 levels of the prestige finder, which is probably the next enchant that we really want to max out to upgrade our prestiges. So let's see, how expensive was that again? I totally forgot. That was 3, 2, 1. That was 28.1 billion tokens for one level, and this goes up to level 4,500. So I'm assuming that that's probably going to cost us maybe between 20 and 30 trillion tokens to max out. So a pretty decent amount. But I do want to see how much have our robots made in this time, and honestly, not too bad. 1.53 trillion tokens, definitely a little bit more than I was expecting. And with that, you already know we're going to toss it right onto Prestige Finder. 41 levels, boom, almost 100 levels on Prestige Finder. Okay, I think the second-hand enchant procced again, because look at how many token merchant activations there are. This is easily probably like between 20 to like 50 billion tokens just from that one second-hand proc, which procced our token merchant again. And look, it's literally happening again, where we are just making so many tokens off of the token merchant and the token booster enchant. So I think that's gonna be it for this episode though, boys. If you guys did enjoy this episode and want to see some more, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.